It's a pretty terrifying situation. I can already feel my body reacting to the fear.
I'm not talking to you yet, femboy.
Does anyone have a clean pair of underwear I can borrow? Asking for a friend.
Do you need to take it back?
You know what? I said that term too soon. I don't know enough about that character to say that. I take it back. We'll find out. Yeah, he looks all right. He's awkward. He doesn't look like a twink to me. He doesn't look like a twink to me. The twin brother looks more like a twink than this guy does to me. This guy is not twink pilled at all. But he's queer. He's clearly not. He's clearly not because he's in love with his sister. Okay? So he can be a femboy, but he can't be a twink. I had a conversation about this in Discord. Listen, y'all need to get your vocabulary straight. I swear to God, I do not want to have a lesson about this. I swear, you guys just need to learn. You need to learn. What's wrong with liking skinny boys with long hair and soft voices? Nothing. What? I think you missed some context, Harry. I was just explaining how people use the term twink to describe a guy that is not typically representative of masculine traits. But the word twink is, what's the word? God, I can't do words. I can't vocab today. Intrinsically linked to sexual orientation. So a straight guy can't be a twink because straight guys are not gay and twinks are gay. Femboys are different. While maybe similar, that term is not intrinsically linked to sexual orientation. So a straight guy can still be a femboy. But to be honest, a femboy is not the same as a twink. A femboy is more feminine than a twink in terms of things like fashion. But also, is this person just a cross-dresser or are they doing drag? Because those are also two different things. Some people dress that way on their daily life. They go to work dressed like that. That's probably more in line with a femboy. But somebody that does it as a performance, that's just drag, baby. That's different too. There's so much stuff people are getting all twisted up. And don't get me started on people calling people bottoms. That's just ridiculous. That's fantastic, Yuki. We love to see it. Right, yes, a person that does drag, like they will tell you, that's not who I am in daily life. I don't go to the grocery store dressed like that. It is a performance, all right? If somebody goes on the internet and does a cam show dressed a certain way, that in itself does not necessarily make them a femboy, because that's just drag. Now, if they go to the grocery store dressed like that, now you're on to something. Now you're getting somewhere. Whatever, anyway. Stop distracting me. You've never seen Twink, hold on. I've never seen Twink as being gay, straight, bi, more of appearance, behavior, but necessarily feminine. No, that's not what a twink is. See, whoever's using those words around you, wherever you learn that word from, you're using it wrong. Twink is intrinsically connected to gay man. That's just how it is. It is a term used to describe someone in the spectrum of gay masculinity. If you're a guy and you are not sexually attracted to men, you can't be a twink because that is literally for that exact purpose. Thought it was a racist slur? Not at all. Not at all. That's crazy. Who told you that? That's insane. Twink also means someone that gears up better than the other in lower. Oh, well, that's that's funny, Nanobosho, because you're right. Twink is also a term that has been changed because of this, right? In nerd culture, in MMOs and competitive games, twinking used to be somebody that's really good at a game, making a new character, keeping it low level to get one over on newer players. But they changed that to smurfing so that it would not be confused with gay culture. I think it's just like, man, we're doing this. Whatever, let's just go there. I'm doing this. All right, if you in chat know what AAVE is, the way that a lot of slang that happens on the internet that is used incorrectly all the time evolves and gets there is because it goes from AAV and then a bunch of like Gen Alpha and Zoomers hear a bunch of people of color saying it online, so then they start saying it at school and to their friends, and then older people that are millennials hear it and then they use it like, haha, I'm so hip and I know what I'm talking about, and they oftentimes use it wrong, and then it just keeps getting derailed from there. See, what you said, butt scratches, over on YouTube, that's closer to a slur. That's offensive, right? That would be an offensive thing to call a gay person. That's not cool. So anyway, the stuff that happens with those terms happens with gay culture terms too, which is why a bunch of straight people are calling each other bottoms when it, unless a woman is pegging her man, there's a default, okay? There's just a default. Bottom has nothing to do with your behavior.
That's one hot boner.
Outside of who's doing the thing and who's receiving the thing, okay? I don't know why we're still talking about this, but it's whatever. I'm tired. I'm so tired of this. Bottom and sub, 2 different terms that mean 2 different things. All right. Let's get back to this game before I absolutely lose my shit. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just like, I've been avoiding this conversation for a long time, but I just keep seeing it and it drives me fucking insane, okay? And now it's all sweaty and hot in here because I don't have the air conditioner on. Right, that's what we're talking about. That's right, Nate. It's a appropriation of language that belongs to a subculture, and then people that don't belong to that culture use it, and it eventually is not used correctly, and then it just becomes ridiculous.